It's my honor to present the Sloan Kettering Award of Merit in Business. As you've heard in other sessions, the Delta Upsilon Awards of Merit recognize our brothers who have achieved great success in their careers. Each of these 10 awards is named in honor of a DU brother who has excelled in that particular field. The Sloan Kettering Award of Merit in Business is named after 2 DUs who were longtime executives with General Motors. This afternoon, we recognize Stephen Henning. Brother Henning earned both his bachelor's and law degrees from the University of Nebraska. Today, he's the co-founder of Wood Smith, Henning and Berman, LLP, an AmLaw 200 firm with 22 offices throughout the United States. A skilled litigator, Stephen is nationally recognized for his work in complex construction, real estate, business, and toxic tort law. Say that one quickly. He regularly represents Fortune 500 companies and preeminent business leaders. In addition to his legal work, Steve serves as chairman of the board of directors for Marcia Dimes and is a board member for both the Alzheimer's Association and Levitt and Quinn, which is a public aid law firm providing legal services to people in need. He's also a founding board member and past president of the Construction Defect Community Charitable Foundation. Steve is proud to be the first defense lawyer awarded the Gerald S. Oliver Award for contribution to the construction defect community. Please join me in welcoming Stephen Henning.
Thank you very much. I'm humbled and honored to be the award recipient for this prestigious award, so thank you very much, and thank you for inviting me to your leadership conference. Yesterday during the rite of initiation, something really resonated with me, and Thomas, our MC, actually said it, that when you watch the rite of initiation, that it comes back to you, a flashback of your own initiation, and for me, that was true. It flashed back to the Nebraska club when I was initiated. And something that resonated with me during the rite of initiation was one of the values. We're Dikayu Pathega, justice is our foundation, but the foundation upon which that we build upon is the promotion of friendship. And I have to tell you, Delta Upsilon has given me 2 gifts. The first gift is, and I'm looking back in the mirror 30-some years, but the first gift, and it's a very powerful gift, is the friendships that I've developed throughout the years at Delta Upsilon. I'm from a very small town in the middle of Nebraska, and I moved to Lincoln, and I knew no one. There were 3 people from my high school that went to the university. I moved into the DU house, and it's funny how things become and go around full circle. And I'm especially pleased that my chapter advisor at the time, Dick Campbell, is here. At the time, and Dick probably doesn't remember it, the weather was much like it is outside today. It was sweltering, it was really, really hot. The house didn't have air conditioning then. Think about that, guys. And Dick, we all caravanned out to your house, and he was so generous. And it was my first experience, my first weekend in the house. And he opened up his home and took time the entire weekend. He had a great pool, a great hot tub. He fed us. We drank quite a bit, and he gave us a lot of advice, which some of it we didn't think would be true, but in later life we found that it was. He was a sage mentor. So for everyone out there that's a chapter advisor, know that your work is deeply appreciated. It has definitely made an impact on every man that has come through DU, and Dick Campbell, thank you for being there through the years. Aside from that, the other gift, and I'm going to delve into that because I'm doing a breakout session after this, is the gift of leadership. And I'm only going to touch on that briefly. I was an officer in the House my pledge year and every year thereafter. And the fact that each one of you is here today means that you are taking back to your chapters some gifts that you're going to use in your life and in your business, in your career. I know I have. I learned through my executive experience some powerful things like budgeting, dealing with complicated interpersonal relationships, branding, marketing, recruitment, things that you can really utilize in your life. But I want to go back to the promotion of friendship, because right now, for those that are in the undergraduate phase of your life, I'm talking to you. You have right now the most pure time in your life where you will make friends. The friendships that you make, they're pure, they're genuine. You're going to be exposed, and you are exposed, numerosity-wise, to a large group of people that will have your back for the rest of your life. They'll be the people that will be there to support you when you are at your highest, and they'll be there when you're at your weakest moment. You know, I was reminded my father passed away 2 years ago, and it was a difficult day. But you know what? I had fraternity brothers, including Brother Lannon, that drove from all over Nebraska to be there, that made a day that would have been a difficult day, a day where I laughed and told stories and felt much better. Your fraternity brothers are the purest friendships you'll have. They'll be honest with you, they'll tell you the truth, and it's without agenda and without pretense. And I'm not saying that you won't make those type of friends in later life. You absolutely will. But career gets in the way, family gets in the way, and the one constant that I know is the brotherhood of Delta Upsilon. I was dealing on a case as a lawyer, a young lawyer, and I had a very difficult case and a difficult client, and I was dealing with a lawyer in Northern California. We both were very guarded. The other lawyer was very smart, very strategic, and he called me one day and he said, I knew for some reason I liked you and I couldn't put my finger on it. And I said, what is it? And he said, Dikayu Pathega. He had seen my name in the banner, which is the Nebraska alumni publication, and he put the pieces together, and it turned out he was a pledge brother with Lloyd Kastner, who Ralph was in my pledge class, and I think Luke was in your pledge class, or was in the house when you were there. At that point, our walls were dropped. We became very close, and the pretense of having our guard up, it melted. And what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if those friendships are just within the house, the 4 years of the people that you know. They go deeper than that within your chapter, but it goes even greater than that. It's all the people that have gone through the Delta Upsilon experience. It's a unique experience, and it's something that everyone treasures in their heart. In Beverly Hills every year, Michael Milken throws an amazing global leadership conference. He has presidents, heads of state from around the world, entrepreneurs, athletes, and people from the tech industry. Elon Musk, really amazing people come together and they talk about the state of the world and what's happening. And I remember I was there in a crowded little situation and people were trying to get Peter Uberoth's attention. He was surrounded by Magic Johnson and one other person, and they were all kind of crowding and vying for their attention. And I stuck my hand out and I said, Dikayu Pathega. His eyes twinkled and he actually gave me a lot of time. If I had needed something, if I had needed a favor, I'm confident he would have given it to me, because that's what being a DU is. Each of you is graduating into a very exciting time. There are jobs available, there's careers that exist that didn't years ago. With artificial intelligence, technology, and the like, you have endless opportunity. And part of that opportunity you're going to find is coming from your Delta Upsilon brothers and the friendships that you make in college. Down the street from where I live in Pacific Palisades, there's a kid that the mother was telling me was starting an app company. And I thought to myself, good luck. You know, that type of technology didn't exist when I was graduating from law school. Fast forward, he's 28 years old, he's worth $4.2 billion, married to a supermodel, and I think a lot of you undergrads are using his app. It's called Snapchat. It's no accident that Snapchat, that Huddle and Facebook were founded by friends that were made in college. They're the purest relationships that you'll have, and they're friendships that'll last you for a lifetime. To the board of directors, the foundation board, to our able leader, Justin Kirk, thank you for your guidance of the fraternity. To the undergraduates, thank you for having me. I am humbled, I'm honored, I appreciate it. To Caillou Pathega, thank you.